Hi! Are you ready for a new stellar adventure? Fasten your seatbelts, because this space expedition starts in 3, 2, 1. We take off to our destination, Kids Planet, the best place in outer space. Welcome to Kids Planet. I am Nova, and I am ready to have so much fun with you on this new space adventure. Thank you for being here. By Saturn's moons. You guessed? I just gave them something, and it was not just a little something. It was bigger than Saturn and all its moons. Can you imagine how big it was? It was really big. You might be asking, how in the universe I was able to wrap such a thing? But it wasn't something like a present like that, because it wasn't material. You want to know what it was? I gave them a big thank you. Now you understand how huge it was. Thank you is a big recognition, like a prize you give when you say it. Adults always tell us it's very important to say thank you. It is part of having good manners. Today we are going to learn how to be grateful and appreciate all we have. But why is it so important to say thank you? Let's ask our friend Curious. Thank you for helping us, Curious. Did you notice that? You can start by saying thank you too. Curious, what is gratefulness? Gratefulness is an emotion that you have probably already felt. It is the emotion that makes you thank others for their kindness when they offer you help. So, thank you are the magic words to show gratefulness. And when we say thank you, it also makes us feel very good inside. If you don't believe me, let's try it. Say it with me. Say it loud. What are the magic words? Thank you. From here, I can see you all smiling. My mom says that we are happy when we feel gratitude in our hearts. That's why we were all smiling when we said thank you. Thank you for saying it with me. When you feel grateful, it's impossible to be mad or in a bad mood. That's how good being grateful is. So giving thanks also would help you move your face muscles. It's easier to exercise your face muscles with a smile than with a frown. It's better to be thankful so we can have a beautiful smile. But before experiencing gratefulness, first we have to value the things we already have. So how can we do that? Let's ask our friend Curious if it can help us again. Curious, how can we value the things we have? And thanks again. Well, it's really easy. To appreciate and value everything we have, we need to recognize that all we have required someone's time and effort to be obtained. I love to draw in art classes. I drew a beautiful picture of my mom. It took me a long time to finish it. When I got home, I gave it to her. She was so happy. And she liked it so much that she not only said the magic words thank you, but she put it on the fridge so she could see it every day. Applause, please. My mom really valued my efforts. That's why she loves my drawings as much as the universe loves the stars. Talking about the stars, my friend Galaxy is a fan of the stars. And you know what? I also love them. She has millions of stars and always shares them with all her friends. Every time we take a look at outer space, Galaxy wants to find a new star for her collection. She sure likes the stars. I only have 2 little stars, but I am grateful for them. I value the great effort it takes them to shine for us. My friend Galaxy helps me understand that it is not important how many stars are out there in the universe, but it is important to appreciate the ones you have around you. In that way, you can be happy with 1 or 1,000. Also, there are many things we have to appreciate and value, even if we can't see them. That's right, they are invisible. But even if we can't see them, we can feel them. For example, love. We must give thanks for the love we receive, even though we cannot see it, because love is not a tangible object. We have to appreciate and value everything and everyone around us. We need to appreciate friendships. Having friends like Galaxy, Curious, or you. It's fantastic. I have so much fun with you, learning and having incredible adventures together. But the most important thing is that I know I can always count on you. Friendship can't be wrapped as a present. We can't measure it or weigh it, but it's always there for us, even in bad times when we need it the most. It feels good in our heart to have friends. We must give thanks for the love we receive from them, always, even in happy times. This shows how valuable they are for us. We have to be thankful for having great friendships. You know something I'm grateful for? You. This reminds me that I really appreciate all we have learned in this first part of our amazing trip today. Now, we have to take a short break. When we come back, the adventure continues. We will discover how to be grateful, how to accept the way we are, and be happy with ourselves. But before that, since I know you like challenges, I have one for you. Nova Quiz. Listen carefully. What mammal is unique for not having vocal cords? We'll be right back with more of Kids Planet. We're back with Kids Planet. Before we continue, we are going to find out the answer to our Nova Quiz. Do you remember the question? What mammal is unique for not having vocal cords? If you answered the giraffe, you are right, and you're an animal world expert. The giraffe is the only mammal that does not have vocal cords. It's completely mute. It doesn't make a sound. I am sure that even though the giraffes can't make a sound like a lion, or funny like a duck, quack, 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 they are very grateful to have enormous necks and long tongues that let them get fruit from very tall trees. If anyone knows a giraffe, just ask it. You'll see I'm right. We are going to continue on our amazing adventure in the universe of gratefulness and ask our best friend, Curious, what are grateful people like? A grateful person isn't just one who knows how to say thank you as a courtesy. Being grateful is appreciating from the heart the effort that others make when they help us with something. It is like you are putting a grateful winning medal in their heart. Let's play a game. Let's say thank you to someone that has done something for us and then ask them how they feel. Try it. For example, when your dad ties your shoes, when your brother helps you with your school projects, and yes, even when your mother prepares vegetables for dinner. Tell them the magic words. This is the only way we can show appreciation to the efforts others have made for us and give value for their acts. I always carry the gratitude medal, and I put it in the heart of my family, loved ones, and even in people we don't know, but do things for us. Like firemen, policemen, or our teachers. They are all uniformed superheroes. Grateful people also know that this feeling doesn't just appear automatically, like when a magician takes a rabbit out of a hat. Wow! We have to work to feel it, especially in those moments when things don't work out like we wanted. Not every day is sunny. Sometimes it rains. But just the same, we have to learn to enjoy rainy days too. When we run in the park, we don't want to trip and fall, but sometimes these things happen. Everything that happens to us teaches us something new. If we can't go out because it's raining, we can still have fun drawing or enjoying being at home with our family. And if while running we fall, we learn that next time we have to be more careful. So like my mom says, every cloud has a silver lining. Okay, so far we've learned that to be grateful, we don't just say thank you. Also, that we have to value the efforts others make when they help us. Even people that we don't know, like uniformed heroes. And don't forget, in tough times, or when things don't work out the way we hoped, we have to work a little bit harder to be grateful. My dad told me once, the grateful medal should be given every day, not just for the acts of others, but to ourselves too. We have to love and accept ourselves and be happy. And guess what? I didn't understand a thing my dad was trying to say. But you know who can help us understand what Dad said? Curious. Why should we love and accept ourselves and be happy with who we are? We are all good for something special. Everyone has their own natural abilities that make each of us unique. For example, I am very good at leading stellar adventures. Comet is the best airball catcher. My Aunt Orbit is the best at making delicious cakes. What are you good at? Wow, incredible! But just as we have natural abilities, we have things we can learn and improve. And that is not a bad thing. I am not so good with arithmetic, so I try real hard with my homework. Because I want to be better. That's what it is all about. Accept ourselves for the way we are. Some people are good at science and others at sports. They just have different natural abilities. We are all fantastic. Loving ourselves as we are also is accepting that asking for help when we need it is not bad. When I was learning to ride a bicycle, I couldn't keep my balance. It was frustrating, and I could see other kids my age riding with no problem. It made me feel really sad. I thought I'd never ride a bike like them. But my dad explained that when we are having trouble learning something, we have to figure out what we have to do to get better. So he held the bicycle while I pedaled. Then little by little, I was able to maintain my balance all by myself. Now I'm one of the best riders. I finally made it because I asked my dad for help. I made a great effort and I accepted who I am. My mom says when we love and accept ourselves, we are happy. It's time to take another short break. But when we come back, we'll continue exploring the universe. Together, we'll discover how to see the positive side of things and practice gratefulness. But before we do, let's test your knowledge. Listen carefully to this new Nova quiz. What is the organ that pumps blood around the whole body? When we return, we'll find out the answer in the best place in outer space. Kids Planet! Don't move. I'll be right back. We're back in Kids Planet, the best place in outer space. Are you ready to discover the answer to our Nova quiz? That's great! Do you remember the question? What is the organ that pumps blood around the whole body? If you said the heart, you got the right answer. The heart is an incredible muscle. Thanks to it, blood gets to the whole body. The heart is one of the muscles that works the most in our body. It's a great thing we eat healthy and exercise because we know how important this is to the heart. Also, we already learned gratitude and happiness comes from the heart. I love to be happy. It's a whole lot more enjoyable than being mad, right? My mom says that to always be happy, we have to see the positive side of things. Curious is always happy, so he must know how to do it. How can we see the positive side of things? Curious, how do we see the positive side of things in life? When we get mad, we immediately scowl. That's how. No more scowling. That's how. Yes, that happens every time there is something we don't like when our parents don't buy us the toy we want, or when they won't let us eat candy. Seeing the positive side of things means that before getting mad, we should stop, think, and look for the positive side. Sometimes things don't work out the way we wanted, but there's always a way to see the positive side. People who always look at the positive side are optimists. That's what my Aunt Orbit says. Because I love to learn new things. I asked her what being an optimist means. She explained to me that an optimist is someone who is always in a good mood. Like me! Optimistic people are always in a good mood because they always find a positive way to see their problems. Every time. They always look for solutions to their obstacles. Like in gym class, I was about to get to the finish line, but I was really tired. I couldn't take another step. But then I thought I'm almost there. With just a little more effort, I would be first. And guess what? I did it! All my classmates were very excited for me. We optimists know that sometimes it's hard to get what we want, but we also know that sooner or later, we always find a positive way to get it. Not all my friends know how important it is to see the positive side of things, but I love to teach them how. My mom says that teaching my friends is a way to practice gratitude, too. Let's ask our friend Curious how we can practice gratitude to become grateful children. How do we practice gratefulness? To practice gratefulness means that we must give thanks every time it is necessary. Means we are giving thanks from the heart. If Mom and Dad take you to school in the morning, don't forget to say thank you. If a classmate finds something you lost, remember to thank him too. If someone helps you to get up when you fall, always say thank you. There are many things for which we can be grateful. If someone is lending us a hand, if someone is letting us go ahead, if someone gives us a call, for sharing their snack, and many more things. When we are on vacation or in a new place, it's also a good time to practice gratitude. Being in a new city or in other cultures is very interesting. You need to have your eyes wide open to learn. especially the way people show their appreciation. In Japan, for example, people bow as a gesture of respect and appreciation. It's lots of fun saying thanks like this. Try it. Yes, you did it very well. My Aunt Orbit says that when people really know each other, just by looking into each other's eyes, they can say thank you without saying a word. How awesome is that? I am going to tell you a secret. We can also show gratefulness by giving a big hug or kiss to our mom, or even smiling to our friends. All these gestures show appreciation from the heart. Also, your pets can say thank you. For example, when dogs lick you, it's their way of saying, "Thank you for taking care of me and feeding me." Comet does it all the time. If you feel grateful every day, it can help you to make more friends. I love learning new things with you. We make a great team. Thank you for being with me in these great adventures. Before we end today's mission, we have to make a quick stop for our interplanet trivia. And we're going to need some help. Why don't we call my Aunt Orbit? Yay, Aunt Orbit, you're here. We learned a ton about being grateful today. Gratefulness is an emotion that makes you thank others for their kindness. Saying thank you is a simple way of showing we are grateful. We have to appreciate and value everything we have. Like love. Love is not tangible, so we need to make sure that we show we are appreciative of the friendships we have and the adventures we get to go on together. All right, now that we've reviewed what being grateful is, let's test our knowledge. Do you think you can figure out which one of these actions is demonstrating gratefulness? Is it this action? A person helped Aunt Orbit take her groceries to her car. She was so happy about the help, she gave them a big thank you and helped them put their groceries away too. Or could it be this one? Aunt Orbit's friend let her borrow a dress for a dinner. But when Aunt Orbit gave it back, it had a stain on it. She hoped her friend wouldn't notice and didn't even say thank you. Do you think you can figure it out? Think carefully. Here, Aunt Orbit made sure the person who helped her knew how grateful she was. She said thank you and even helped them in return for the favor. Here, Aunt Orbit wasn't a good friend. She used her friend's dress and dirtied it. She didn't apologize, tell her friend about the stain, or even thank her for letting her borrow it. It has to be Aunt Orbit saying thank you to the person who helped her with her groceries. Wow, amazing job, everyone. You too, Aunt Orbit. Some things can't be wrapped up and given as a gift, but they are just as valuable as material things. A grateful person isn't a person who just says thank you. A person shows they are grateful when you can tell they appreciate you from the bottom of their hearts. You did great today. I'll see you next time for another Interplanet Trivia. Now it's time to say goodbye. But don't worry, very soon we'll have fun again with another adventure in the best place in outer space. Kids Planet. See you next time.